I try to always give props to what came before, if I can. And, before I really got active on the scene, there was Fat City, the original Fat City and Noda. And that's where you had groups like the Others, with DJ DR, Matic, Johnny Madrek, and a ton of other cats that would come and perform and freestyle and do the same things, just a different environment at the time, and I would go and peep that, check that out. But I was back and forth in and out of the city a lot at that time. So a lot of times I would just go and observe, you know what I mean? Then as time passed, Eric and Mike started working on this Monday night thing, and a friend called me like, yo, I know you rhyme and all that. You should go out and check this thing out. It's on Mondays though. Like, I know that's kind of crazy, start of the work week, but hey, if you get there by a certain time, you get in free and then you get the rhyme and blah, blah, blah. So me being hungry and just wanting to sharpen my skills, I went, you know what I mean? And I never forget when the first few weeks of being there, it was all MCs and very little crowd. It was like 30 cats on stage, just trying to show that they was the most aggressive, nicest. And Ike Turner was one of those cats, the homie Ski, that just battling or just spitting verses, but it was like no real control. So everybody would just be trying to snatch that mic, and you realize real quick, because I never considered myself a battle MC, but you realize real quick, if you didn't hold your ground, they was gonna move you out the way. And you might not, if you just sitting there like, please, sir, give me, like you weren't gonna get that mic. So I think that kind of birthed the scenario where cats would just come for each other. You know what I mean? Respectfully, but completely disrespectfully come for each other. And before you knew it, man, it went from mainly MCs with Eric and Mike, encouraging to now there's sort of been people showing up and checking it out. And those numbers continue to grow and grow and grow to where it was packed out every Monday night. And then it got to a point where the buzz was growing. So people that were coming through to do other events would stop and come to the Monday Night Mic fights to either just check it out or to try to throw their best contender in the ring, because back then cats really, really was rhyming. So somebody who was signed or about to sign or whatever would show up just to show that they could still spar with the underground talent, you know what I mean? Whereas today, you probably wouldn't have certain cats doing that because their whole reputation would be destroyed if they took a L, whatever. But that was the environment we was coming up in, man. And we'd have cats show up, bro. And I remember one night somebody threw a few thousand down, like bets. Like, let's see who's gonna walk out of here unscathed and who isn't, you know what I'm saying? So I think we all just learned and got stronger as creatives, as MCs, as artists from it. And for the most part, the thing I loved about it is for years, it was just a peaceful outturn. Even when there was a little bit of ruckus or whatever here and there, it stayed a peaceful and respectful thing, no matter what was going on, no matter how bad somebody got destroyed or whatever that night,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would remember like it would be after midnight and I knew I had to get up and go to work early in the morning. I was like, no, I'm staying till the end, till about 1 or 2 o'clock.